Can the color green actually kill you? Well, let's hope not. In 1814, the Wilhelm Dye and White Lead Company manufactured this shade of green in Schweinfurt, Germany, earning it the name Schweinfurt green, though it would later be known by many different names, including Paris green from the 1860s onward. And this shade in particular was quite renowned because it proved to be a bit darker and less yellowy than its predecessor, the Sheila green. But Schweinfurt green was more than just a pretty color. I'm looking at my notes for this one because we're getting a little scientific with it. This pigment in particular was copper acetate triarsenite or copper acetoarsenite, and it actually contained arsenic. It also gained popularity as a pesticide to get rid of bugs and rats. But the pigment was also used for aesthetic purposes, including paints, wallpapers, fabrics, bookbindings. The pigment seemed nothing short of the stuff of masterpieces. In fact, in 1858, a manufacturer estimated that there were probably 100 million square feet of green wallpaper to be found across British homes. But despite the beautiful shades of green, the deadlier side soon came through. Reports of headaches, vomiting, and cramps were on the rise. In 1858, the physician William Hines stated that he started suffering from bouts of lightheadedness and abdominal cramping when he stayed in his study that had green wallpaper. He also had patients that would report of symptoms like sore throats and headaches, but as soon as they went out of town for a holiday, the symptoms would disappear. And then from the 1870s onwards, the outcry against the use of arsenic in wallpapers increased. One of the contributions to this outcry against the use of arsenic was due to the rising amount of children who were falling sick or even dying. Of course, some companies were loath to change their ways because they thought it would interfere with their profits, but due to public pressures, eventually more efforts were made to remove the use of arsenic from their wallpapers, and eventually not just wallpapers, but other products as well. But even to this day, Schweinfurt green is still posing a threat. In 2024, multiple libraries across Germany have closed access to historic collections. This is due to the amount of 19th century books that still contain traces of arsenic. And as part of the Poison Book Project, they are looking to investigate whether or not 19th century book collections in various libraries are safe before they are released back to the public use. Now I'm off to go rethink my wardrobe choices.